Hey owners, grab your cups because it's Transformational Tuesday on the Own Your Now show. Are you ready, Lady Yo?
Let's go.
Unstoppable.
Say I am unstoppable. Let me hear you say I am unstoppable. And let the horns play. Hey. Oh yeah. I heard that I would fail. Then I heard you won't prevail. Then I've heard all the things that I can't do. And then you strength.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It's time for Transformational Tuesday on the Own Your Now show. I am your host, Tracy Berry McGee, also known as Divine T.
And I am your co-host, Yolanda Langford, and they call me Lady Yo.
Lady Yo, Lady Yo, Lady Yo. It's Transformational Tuesday. How are you?
I am fantastic, but looking forward to learning about transforming and making things just a little different.
Well, you know, it is fall, and I'm excited about it. I always talk about our favorite season. Your favorite season is?
It's fall.
Yes, and you know you can change so much when it comes to fall, and that's what I'm excited about. I get to change my hair, we can change our nail color, and the trees, lipstick, all of that, and that's what it's all about, making sure that we transform ourselves. Speaking of transforming, first off, I just want to say that today's show is being sponsored by the Conley Financial Group, where they offer holistic insurance solutions for your business and personal challenges. You know what? I got to ask you, Lady O, what you sipping on? What's in your cup?
I am sipping on some chai tea this morning. How about yourself?
Well, you know I always keep my coffee black, but because it is fall, I have a cup of pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice. Now you are transforming. That's
I
a little
am.
bit different for you.
It is, but there's no coffee. I mean, there is coffee, but there's no sugar or no cream, just a little flavor. You know, we can add a little flavor to it. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, that's what we do on Transformational Tuesday. We try something new.
And you know what? We're talking about transforming with Mena Darre. Now, she's going to talk to us about the whole idea of branding. You know, these days, that's the big buzzword. Make sure when you brand yourself, or be careful when you brand yourself, you want to put the right thing out there. So she's going to talk to us today all about branding.
You know, people always say you're a whole vibe or you're a whole brand. I want to ask everyone, when it comes to being a brand, you think about like Nike, or you think about different coffee shops, or the NFL with the commercials, and baseball, but you know what? We are a brand. The Own Your Now show is a brand.
Absolutely, and it is nice just when people see our brand, they see our logo, they'll say, the Own Your Now show ladies.
You remember our first photo shoot? That was really cool, wasn't it?
Oh, that was cool, but do you remember your first school picture?
Okay, y'all. Remember when you had to pose?
Yes.
Wait, what was it? Real like pose? What was yours? Do you remember the pose? I remember ours was on the bookmobile.
Well, you know, we were just a little small school, so we just had the normal background.
The normal background. How about those glamour shots? Remember glamour shots?
Oh, yes, I did do a couple of glamour shots. And I also had the big family portrait in my parents' house.
I think it's time for another one. I can't wait to discuss brands because I think that you might have a brand idea.
I do have a brand idea. When we return, get ready for our own OYN affirmation and motivational song of the day, sponsored by Fraser Automotive.
I'm ready. And you know what? It's going to be a good time because we do have Mena Darre in the house. So we'll talk about what it looks like to have a brand. I just want to say, before we get into those affirmations, we need a new photo with the whole family.
Yes.
You always have the one with the first baby, but when you have more kids, you got to have the whole family. So that's going to be exciting.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
Okay, so when we return, of course, we'll have our Own Your Now affirmation song of the day, as well as our affirmation word of the day.
"25 years of experience. Let us show you the right way to buy a vehicle." I think that's what sets us apart and above the rest. We're great at educating and making sure our clients have the best buying experience possible. We're located at 9095 Belt Road at the intersection of 270 and Lindbergh.
Financial Group and Branch Benefits Consultants, offering the holistic approach to all of your professional and personal insurance and retirement needs. We're changing the world one policy at a time.
So now it's time for the Own Your Now affirmation word of the day and our motivational song. Today's affirmation word is beautiful. I broke that down. Beautiful, everyone. My journal says make life beautiful, but I want to start off with saying be you to the fullest.
Absolutely.
And that simply means be you. So many people are falling for the latest fads, from Instagram to TikToks. So it's important that you define you. So grab your journal or just look yourself in the mirror and say it out loud. Say it with me, Lady O. I am beautiful. That's right, because you are. And remember, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So define your beautiful. One way you can do this is by being what, Lady O?
Your best self.
That's right. So you all get ready for our motivational moment of the day. It's a song by Lady Bree, and it's called Being Your Best Self. Everybody, just take some deep breaths in and out as we get into the mood of saying yes to being our best self. Deep breath in.
Every part, yeah. 'Cause I'm strong
Let
and
them
I
out.
love the skin I'm in. Every shape, every inch. No
All right, let's start with our
doubt
left
that
arms,
I'm
everybody.
within.
Lift your left arms up.
Beauty in a color, ain't a
Stretch
number,
to
ain't
the
a age,
sky.
nah. Beauty comes in
You
every
got
size,
this,
every
Lady
shape,
Yo.
yeah.
You got this, everyone.
Absolutely,
Come on,
absolutely.
owners, join us if you can. Take some time, right arm up.
Yes.
To the sky.
Be your best self.
Better be your best self. That's what it's all about, taking care of yourself. Both arms up, y'all. Center yourself. Yes. That's what beauty is all about. Bring it down slowly. Now, we always say reach out to a friend because it's important that you check on your strong, beautiful
Yes.
friends. Reach out to a friend. And what do you want to make sure that you do more than anything, Lady O?
Hug yourself, love on yourself, show yourself you are beautiful.
That's right. This is how you be your best self. Hug yourself tight. Take a deep breath in. Now let it go. How does that feel?
Wonderful. I always tell you, when we take this small moment, it does center you and it gets you all together and you can be beautiful.
Yes, you are absolutely beautiful. I
Thank
love
you.
this outfit today.
Thank you.
Speaking of being beautiful, I know we have some vibrant vibes on this Transformational Tuesday.
Vibrant Vibes is being sponsored by Kids World North. We have Vibrant Vibes. Guess whose birthday it is?
Who?
Just in case he's watching, happy birthday, Alfonso Ribeiro,
Oh.
AKA
Hey.
Carlton on Fresh Prince.
Carlton of Fresh Prince can't go without, yes, the dancing of the Carlton. I love, I guess that dance is called the Carlton, isn't it?
It's called the Carlton, and I have a little small tidbit. He participates in a ton of golf tournaments, and they always have someone who asks, can you do the Carlton?
Carlton.
So he does it every once in a while.
I think that's called a brand. When your name is connected, especially those childhood shows. Do you have a favorite childhood show?
Oh, I love Fresh Prince. I loved Good Times. So all those shows were good, and I liked watching them.
Yes.
How about you?
Well, I always go back to Zoom. I go all the way back to my childhood. I love Zoom, 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 Zoom. And then everybody could say their name because that's what it was all about.
But let me tell y'all, Tracy always wanted to hear her name. She just waited in anticipation.
Yes, that was Romper Room.
Yes.
Back in the day, she hit the mirror, she said everybody's names, but now we get to say each other's names. Lady O.
Divine Tea.
That's right. That's what it's all about.
Well, speaking of tea, it is National Chai Tea Day.
All right.
National Chai Day today.
I love it.
I had some this morning.
I'm sticking with my coffee.
And I have to tell you, Stephen Curry and his wife, Aisha, have a new mobile unit for kids in healthy foods and books.
It's all about eating, learning, and play. You need to connect with them with the Wellness Mobile, huh?
Absolutely. Hey, Currys.
Bring us on. That's what it's all about. So, when we return, we're going to focus on branding, lifestyle, and photography. But guess who? The Mena Darre.
We believe that beauty on the outside is a direct reflection of what you feel on the inside, so we provide a therapeutic session aesthetically and mentally through conversation, makeup, hair, and clothing stylist services, followed by an amazing photography session that will leave you with the confidence and self-esteem that has been there all along. Book your session with us today at renaissancetjs.com.
As promised, we have the Mena Darre. She is a self-made boss. She transforms other bosses with just one click. From full-time employee to full-time entrepreneur, she is a brand all by herself. Welcome, Mena Darre.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Good morning. And we have to get a person's name right, especially when we're talking about branding. So it's Mena Darre.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, Miss Darre, can you tell us what you have in your cup this morning?
I am sipping on just some water this morning. I had my coffee earlier. I get up early, so I had my coffee already. So now I need to hydrate with the coffee. With the water.
With the water, because I'm drinking coffee. And we always say that that STL water, we just gonna make that a whole brand.
Absolutely.
Talk to us about transitioning out of teaching to photography, lifestyle branding, and all that encompasses.
So I transitioned back in 2017. I gave myself 2 years to fully grow my brand so that way I could transition and be comfortable. So it took some savings, it took some sacrifices, not getting my hair done, not getting my nails done, not going out. I just had to really, really get focused on what I wanted to accomplish. And so it took some planning and some transitioning, but I did it.
Yes, you did.
And you did it in style because you are the queen of branding. It's just amazing how pictures and videos can go out into the world and in a positive manner.
Right.
Talk to us how you take videos and pictures that change people's outlook in the world.
So it first comes with a consultation. So when I talk to clients, I need to learn more about them, learn more about their goals, their business. So before we even take a photo, I need to understand what it is you're trying to accomplish, what are you trying to market. And so that kind of comes with the strategic planning, working with them on their goals for the next upcoming months or years. So that way when they do come to the studio, we have a plan, we have a game plan for how they're going to use those images and those videos to market themselves so that way they can grow their business. If they want to quit their job, if they want to, build a legacy. So these are all the things I need to know before the photo shoot so that way we can have a solid plan so that way we can get them to the next level.
Absolutely.
When you talk about bosses and everybody wants to say, I'm a boss. So oftentimes we've come across people who say I'm a boss, but the brand doesn't speak to that. They don't have social media presence. They don't have a website. Talk about how important it is in a social media, in a digital era, to have all of your ducks in a row.
Right. Just take COVID-19, for example. Everything was shut down. You couldn't go anywhere. So a lot of businesses started to migrate towards the online space. When, if you were paying attention, people are already doing that. And so it is important that if you have a brick and mortar, great, but you also need to establish yourself online just in case we do have another shutdown.
Right.
So the question is, how do you want to show up online?
Yes.
Do you want to show up as this leader? Do you want to show up as this sassy person? You know, figure out your brand, and then you're going to transition that into not only in person, but what does it show online as well? So having amazing photos and videos and content to just represent who you are as a brand.
You know, back in the day, you used to take that headshot.
Right.
You know, it was
That
like
was
just
it.
up close, you know, just neck
Right.
up. I noticed that people are taking different types of
Right.
headshots.
Right.
How has that changed as people have gone into the digital world?
It's so funny because when people come to me, they say, I don't want that stiff headshot
Right.
like I do at my job. I want something fun. I want something to show my personality. And that really kind of goes with what is your brand, what is the message you're trying to portray. So if you want something fun and sassy, well, what does your outfit show? What is the
Right.
background showing? So all of those things kind of make your headshot unique. So I have clients, we do headshots outdoors, we do headshots at their studio or their location. We do shots at like hotels with fun backgrounds.
Yes.
It really just depends on your brand. And so that's where, you know, the consultation comes in. I need to understand what type of brand do you have?
Yes.
What do you represent? So that way when we do your photo shoot or your video shoot, we tell the story behind your brand, and the location is everything.
You know, in full disclosure, you know, she is. We use her for all of our videos when it comes to our girls and International Day of the Girl. But you came and did a photo shoot with our Wellness Mobile when it first
Yes,
came
that
out,
was so fun.
and it was so much fun to be on location. And she has you doing all these fun poses, and it's what happens when she catches that action shot.
Yes.
I want to talk to you about even during the pandemic. You said, I'm going to make a choice to travel a bit and go on
Right.
location. You have covered so many different brands. Talk to us about that.
Oh, wow. Last year was interesting, and it still is interesting because we had to most definitely navigate between trying to stay safe, but still cater to our audience, because a lot of people did they started their business during COVID-19 just because they didn't have a choice.
Right.
And so I had to figure out, how can I be safe and still help those who needed help for growing their brand. So being on location was actually fun. I'm not new to it because I do events. So I think I like the fact that I was able to make it more personable. I was able to shine a light on your business and to show like your wellness van. So all of those things, I feel like it just brought some, I guess, more character to the photo shoot and the video shoot.
I want to know what's your favorite, because you've covered a lot of major brands. Do you have a favorite that you use? Like, oh my God, they just called me. Hey, I ain't going back to my 9 to 5.
A favorite? I don't know if I have a favorite. I feel like for each client, there is something I enjoy.
Yes.
And so I don't think it's like just one particular person, but I really love clients who bring the energy, who are very into it. And let me go back. I love the clients who come in nervous and they leave excited.
Yes.
Yes.
Because now I've learned that they stepped outside their comfort zone.
Yes.
Right.
And I was able to help them do so, and I made them feel comfortable. So
She does.
So those clients, they have such a place in my heart.
Oh, Latisha has
Yes.
a special place in her heart. Now, you also do branding with products.
Yes.
Now, how is that different from branding a person?
It's a little bit. It's a difference. I love the interaction with people. So the products, they're not so much fun. They're not as fun as working with people. They don't talk back. they don't laugh with you. But I will say it's just a different type of speed.
Yes.
So it kind of slows me down. I can take my time a little bit more because I don't have to fix hair. I don't have to say breathe, relax.
Yes.
Right, breathe.
Yes.
We tell people to breathe all the time.
Right.
So you also do content creation. You offer master classes. Talk to us. Are you offering any coming up? Talk to us about it.
So I have the online masterclass, and it teaches entrepreneurs and creatives who they want to learn how to create content on their own. So they might not have the budget for it right now, because I know photography, videography is not cheap. Hiring a graphic designer is not cheap. All of these things cost money. So if clients they're in their beginning stage and they want to learn how to do these things on their own, which is nothing wrong with the DIY,
Yes.
I am teaching them how to take a great photo using their cell phone.
Oh my
How to-
goodness.
That's us. We need to know.
And you
Is
know-
it up high, down low?
And you know, you can't put it on a tripod.
Yes.
Exactly. So I'm teaching them the basics of photography, lighting, shadows, how to use Canva to create graphics and how to actually plan out their content and
Yes.
schedule it themselves. So that way,
true
if they want to,
masterclass.
if they want to do those things on their own to save money, you can totally do that. I did that in the beginning, and so I understand that growing your business, it does take money, and so
does.
investing in this class is going to help them just elevate towards, you know, the higher level brand.
How can they find out about it? How can they register? Where do they need to go?
So they go to brandwithmena.com/masterclass.
Say it one more time.
brandwithmena.com/masterclass.
Brand
With
with
Mena.
Mena. I love it. I love it.
Mena Darre.
Yes, Mena Darre. Mena Darre, can you tell us your affirmation word?
My affirmation word is increase.
Yes.
Increase. Yes, I like that.
We'll
Increase.
take that. Increase.
Yes.
Tell us why. We know.
I want to increase my visibility. I want to increase the amount of entrepreneurs I help brand themselves. I want to increase the amount of students I impact. So moving forward, it's just increase. I just want to increase the level of productivity that I have. I just want to do better.
Yes.
Do better.
Do better.
I love that word, increase. And the thing about it is you're doing it. I'm so proud of you. We are so proud of you.
Absolutely.
The fact that we've watched you like just grow and birth this baby, and like you just walking in your purpose and you stay relevant. And so that's what's most important. You're showing our
you.
girls what it looks like to be a true boss. You know, Mena Darre.
Yes.
We just want to say thank you. I always say my name, say my name.
Yes.
But say it right. That's important.
Say it and spell it right.
Spell it right as well. We thank you for owning your now on Transformational Tuesday. Anytime, come back. So all of our bosses out there are our bosses to be. Go sign up for the class. Make sure that you tune in to all the things that she has going on, because she is a whole vibe. Is she not?
A vibrant vibe.
That's right. And you know what we always say? Mena.
Yes, indeed.
Mena. When we will return, we will wrap up with the Own Your Now flow.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma. I have a mentor, and she convinced me to continue my education. No one receives a diploma alone. If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, go get it. You can do it.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced House Hunter. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
So it's time for the Own Your Now flow. Lady Yo, today's show was everything.
Yes, honey, she talked about branding. It is important how you show yourself in social media and how you show up as your brand.
Yes, I want to make sure everybody follows us because we are a brand. You can follow us on our website, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. But you know, I have to ask you, Lady Yo, what is your affirmation word for today?
Radiate.
Radiate. Bring the sunshine.
Yes.
You know what? Mena brought it, didn't she?
Absolutely. Everything about her was in a positive vibe.
Yes, it was. So listen, everyone, if you're thinking about what will my affirmation word be, I just want you all to understand that you need to be beautiful and make sure that you radiate today. And more than anything, show the world what it looks like to increase mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. And remember that the Own Your Now show is being sponsored by the Conley Financial Group. Until next time, keep your cup full. Go out, create some vibrant vibes, and keep sipping peace, love, and positivity.
Go out and own your now.
Then I heard you won't prevail.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad! Okay, here we go, throw it! Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
When I first saw Turtle, my heart was full. Now anything but lonely.
We had this like deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day. He's an incredible companion and my best friend.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer. It's a sensory thing. It's a thing with Asperger's.
I've seen adults react to my daughter when she has meltdowns, like she's from a different planet. And this little animal just sat next to my child and was just like, it's gonna be cool.
When I retired from the Navy, I found myself on a void in my life that had been filled by the people that I served with. Tommy really brought an important factor to my life. I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look,